Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 29th, 30th, and 31st. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine cards. I'll be using my Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and I'll pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I'm also, for the introduction, going to pull maybe we'll pull three for the weekend from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, now I still have a little bit of my throat thing, so I hope my voice holds out. I think it will. Anyway, if I start coughing, I'll put myself on pause and I'll come right back. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message to whoever needed to hear it. Now, we do have a very big weekend ahead of us. If you went to my overview of Scorpio, a couple of things. I think I said that the partial or the eclipse was going to be over the new moon. The new moon will be a super moon, but the partial eclipse will be over the full moon in Taurus. So there's some, major energy with that. New moon is still very powerful, but it's the full moon that will have the partial eclipse. Okay, so that's one thing. I talked about how there were going to be squares with some of Saturn and Jupiter. Well, the 30th, Saturn will be squaring, I think it's with Scorpio itself, the sun in Scorpio. So expect some really strong, remember the square? Think about that as, the borders, the pressures are coming, the pressures are, building. Remember Saturn in Aquarius, I've been saying that is a, reality, reality versus illusion. And this is where reality is going to be seen more and more and more. And it could be very shattering. Well, it has been very shattering to many illusions. Now, Scorpio in itself is a great detective, so that in itself could be something that helps to do this. But remember, the square is kind of like the walls coming in. Okay, then we also have Mars transitioning, where it's been a little bit uncomfortable with Libra, but it's going into Scorpio, and it loves to be in Scorpio, so it's going to really push forward. Mars is the sign, the planet. You want to go to Greek mythology, Roman mythology, Aries, it's the planet, it's the god of war. So, interesting energy for this weekend. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to pull three cards to see. I'm always interested because I'll be feeling like, oh no, we got to run. And then something will happen. And it's like, oh, look at this wonderful weekend. Look at the energies, how positive they are for us. So let's see what we have for this weekend for just an overview. Now, let's go on one more time. One more time here. Remember, anything reversed has stronger energy. Oh, and as I'm putting the cards down, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. If you haven't been getting notifications, unclick, click again. Okay? Okay. So let's see what we have for the weekend as an overview. Lots of really strange energy. And remember what I said to around that 4th, 5th, 6th energy of November, when there's that with Uranus. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the introduction or go to my website where I put my notes in my blog. Okay? And so that's kind of an expect the unexpected around that time. I think it might even be starting around the 3rd. Okay, let's see what we have here. First card. Harmony. Okay, I like this one. This is 6. This would be equivalent to the Lovers. There can be some healing. Now, and I know I've seen in some of my comments, yes, healing can hurt. But this could also be people coming together, people joining together. A lot of times with the Lovers and with Harmony, it's it's kind of an interesting trichotomy, because there is the great spirit looking down, but yet at the same time, the feminine energy is looking up. the masculine energy is looking at the feminine energy. So even though there is a division in all the energies, the heart, the Lover's card, the harmony, can be about healing, but it can also be about coming together. So let's see what else we have. Now that's reversed too. We have a 2. Okay, well, 6 is the number of man. And remember, too, the numbers are very important. You want to go on your search browser and just put the numbers in, put angel numbers. Gives you a different slant to the messages. 6, number of man. It's the energy that we put into something. 2 is joining together. So having that with harmony is not a bad card. It is joining together, but it's also following our intuition. It is, it is connecting with higher power. It is knowing something is happening. It is High Priestess energy, because these are 2 major arcanas in this deck. Or, if this was a full tarot card, these would be major arcanas. So it's listening to your intuition. It's kind of like, if you're kind of being told, this, I liken this to this. Many times this has happened to me where you're doing something and all of a sudden you're told to stop, or you're told to go that direction, and it's may not necessarily make sense. My gauge is, if it's not hurting anyone, listen to your intuition. Okay? Okay. Next card is Rejoice and Celebration. So this would be the 3 of Cups, 3 of water. Cups is water energy. That is Scorpio. It is Pisces. It is also Cancer, fluid, very emotional. So even though we have, there's a lot of real strong energies around this, but it looks like we can get through it in a very positive way. Now, this is also at the end of this month. We are also in what's called Samhein. There's different pronunciations. I think I'm doing the Scottish pronunciation of this, but we can, there's different Celtic type of pronunciations. So Samhain, this is a time when the veil is very thin. It's thought to be very thin between the natural and the supernatural. It is also a time for people to honor and to, just basically delve a little bit more so into their spiritual side and also into their ancestry side. So there's a whole bunch of interesting articles. There's things on Facebook, there's things on YouTube about what this is. It's not spelled as I pronounced it. It's Samhein, I believe. So you may want to take a look at that. But Rejoice and Celebration, this is those, in the traditional, this is tarot, this is those 3 crazy ladies dancing in the rain and just having a wonderful time. This is Cups raised. So these energies, coming together, listening to our intuition, ending in a celebration, this is quite wonderful energies. So my wonderful, subscribers and viewers, the energies, while they may be a little bit on the side, the tightening side, again, too, as we always, we are of the light. So as we are of the light, we continue to put out that positive energy, positive thoughts, positive words. And because of that, we counter a lot of darkness, possibly that could be seen, could be felt over this weekend. But we are the yin to the yang. So, it's what we do. So, okay. Let's go on now to our readings. Hello, my Leos. Happy Halloween to you. Let's see what we have going on for this weekend, what the energies are like. How will they work with you? How will they help you through this? Okay, let's go on, and now we can cut and see. I do think, okay, I might be wrong on this, but maybe it's going on right now. But I do think that the weekend is going to have Leo around its moon a little bit. So, we'll have Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. So it could be very fiery at the same time. Let's see what we have now. This one's reversed. First card up. 6 of Water. 6 of Water. I like the 6 of Water. It has a very contemplative time. It's a time to look back at your childhood, back at your life, kind of how did I get to this decision? How did I get to where I am? It's a very nostalgic type of time, but it's also a time of great love and caring. And sometimes we're looking at the back, and again, this is really good for this Samhain time, okay? The time for us to, I don't know, or maybe has a very strong ancestral energy with this too. And that's the thing about this is that, the veil is very thin. So you might find that you're connecting with the past more so. And when I talk about the past, it might not necessarily be your past. Well, it is your past, but it might not be the past that you're in now. Okay? It may be in other dimensions, other realms, other timelines too. Okay? So interesting with this. Now, 6, number of man. It's the energy that you put into it, so you can pursue this or you don't have to. Water is our Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Fluid, emotional. There is a commitment to this energy also. Okay? So with this, I don't know. This could be one of those weeks, my Leos, that even whether you celebrate Halloween or honor Samhain, it could be one of those times that just you connect with the others that are across the veil. Interesting times, huh? Okay. So, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Next card, 3 of fire. Now, we have a 6, we have a 3. Threes have a lot of power to it. There's the power, what you say something, do something 3 times. Creativity, it's also celebration. This is fire, your energy. Again, I do think that there's some Leo energy. There's all of it. It's the trifecta of the fire energies this weekend. I'm almost positive about that. So, Leo hasn't been around too much. I think it's you're coming into this now. So it could be that it could even be something from your past comes into that future, because we are not quite out of the post-retrograde time. We're almost out. I think that's on the 3rd or 4th of November. So you might have something from your past, something that you've worked on from your past. So it's kind of like your past comes into your future. The 3 of fire, though, is about abundance. The 3 of fire is about positive energy, going for things that you want to go for, seeing all of the possibilities. I know it's not an 8, but seeing that the things that you have built up and just feeling good about the whole weekend. Okay? Okay. Abundance, things looking very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So there's a very strong, it's kind of like, your past is directing your future. Your future is maybe how, is kind of seeing how I got here. I still think there's a strong metaphysical aspect with this, but I do feel like the 3 of fire is showing you success. Okay, let's see what we have here. Renewal. So here we have a 6, a 3, now we have a 20. 2s, crossroads. Do I go that way? Do I go that way? Choices. 2s are also coming together, partnerships. 0 is God, higher source, universal energy. So strong is, it could be coming together with God, higher power. It could be also that higher power is going to help you with your choices. Now, renewal is also judgment in the traditional tarot. Okay, so that is also being weighed against from your past. And here we have a past card. So there could be this very strong metaphysical energy for you this weekend. And because of it, maybe there's some karma that you needed to actually resolve, or to put, I don't want to say put to rest, because, karma in itself is not always bad. People are like, oh, it's karma. So, sometimes karma is maybe meeting your karma, and maybe it's finally the good stuff is coming, a lot of the, pain and suffering, things that have happened in that past. Now it's time for you to reap your rewards also. So this has that judgment energy. This has that being weighed and measured type of energy, but also being weighed and measured and found successful, found innocent, found that, now it's time for your rewards also. Okay? I don't really know how do we, there's a definite connection with this, my Leos. There's a very strong metaphysical energy here. that then will come into that physical energy. So a lot of your past efforts, a lot of your trying, a lot of you following your heart and doing what you knew that your higher power wanted you to do, your spirit guides, your ancestors, being honorable, a lot of that could be seeing some sort of a payback, possibly this weekend. Anyway, review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. So, the weighing, the karma. Time to move in a new direction. Interesting. Oh, it's an interesting. So you have a 6, 3, and a 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, I don't know. Just putting that out there here. Oh, and there we go with the card. Excuse me. This one is reversed. No, it's not reversed. Sorry, not reversed. 10 of Ariel. So now we have that 10. 1, new beginnings. 0, talked about that. 10, transition. Ariel is our earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus. We're going to have that Taurus moon, and there's a lot going on in Capricorn. And, I kind of go with that Pluto. Things that you've been, struggling. Maybe the struggle is ending. It's coming to an end. And now it's, the rebirth also, because Scorpio has that Phoenix energy there too, the rising from the ashes. This is happy house. This is happy blessings. This is all positive energy. Okay? So there's the energies should be really pushing you into a really good place. Feel good, stay in the moment, accept that positive, accept that things are going to work out, accept that, let your fears kind of slide away and just say, yeah, I know things are going to work out now. Okay? There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. Again, I kind of go back to that, I go back to the ancestry, the time, the thinning of the veil, the supernatural versus the natural. Let me know, my Leos. I haven't been answering my comments just yet, but I am reading them, so let me know, okay? So let's see what crystal or energy for you. Yeah, I think this could be an extremely supernatural weekend. Okay, this one is reversed. Smoky quartz. Dispels negative energy, home protection, earth connection, achieving career success. Very interesting, very interesting. Okay, my Leos, you got a really, I don't know, it could be a very supernaturally connected weekend for you. Anyway, I'm going to cough, excuse me. Anyway, my Leos, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You help keep me on air, and I so appreciate you. As always, my Leos, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.